Hello my crafting buddies, this is RJ, your thrifty crafter. Thanks for stopping by today. Today we're going to do another installment of the modified envelope page mini album. And let's get started. So today we're going to talk about the hidden hinge. So you guys, as you remember, we're making the mini album from the Paper Studio envelopes that I got from from Hobby Lobby. A friend of mine racked me, and I like those. They're perfect size, and I like to do smaller minis instead of bigger ones. But you still get a lot of bang for your buck with pictures and flaps and stuff. So your homework was last time was to decorate your pages, not decorate your pages. I asked you not to do the front and the back of each page, but I wanted you to do the insides. Let me move that out the way. Do the insides and all the other ones. And you had 3 of those to do. So those should all be done so far. Now we're going to work on the hidden hinge. Now you need to get a piece of cardstock that coordinates with your paper or what you're working with so far. Your envelopes, and you're going to cut it to 7 by 5 3/4 because that's what we're using in our envelopes. And then once you do that, you're going to take it on the 7-inch side and you're going to score it at 1.5, turn it 90 degrees, and score it at 1.5 again. And then once you've done that, you're going to continue to score at 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, and 5.5 should be your last score mark. So now what you're going to do is with the bumps facing you, I prefer to add my adhesive first and then fold. So what you're going to do is your first space where you have your scores between, that first space you're going to add adhesive. You're going to skip 2, and you're going to add adhesive again. You're going to skip another 2, and you're going to add adhesive again. And when you do that, and once you do that, you can go ahead and score all your fold lines. Make sure you have them all nice and creases and everything. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take that first space where you have your score tape at. That's where you're going to put score tape right in between those ones where I told you. First one, score tape, skip 2, score tape, skip 2, score tape again. Okay? And then you're going to take that first one, you're going to take those 2, remove your score tape, and adhere them together. So you'll have one piece. If you already did your folds, it'll be easy just to fold it together, and that's your first hinge. Sorry, that's your first hinge. And then you would fold that other one, make sure you got them together. And then when you'll grab your next one where you have your adhesive, remove the adhesive, do those, and that will create your second one. And continue until you have your 3 hinges. 1, 2, 3. You have 1.5 inch on this side, 1.5 inch on this side. So now what you're going to do is you're going to reinforce those folds. So you just kind of go back and forth on each one, so that you do it enough until it'll be pliable for you to work with. Now, remember those pages that we had that I asked you to create and not to add pattern paper on? Well, before we get started on that, you need to add adhesive. It doesn't matter which side of your hinge, but you need to add adhesive there. And once you do that, Sorry about that, you guys. Once you do that, you're going to add your adhesive. You should have them on each hinge. Now try not to go past your fold and your score mark. So I use my 1/4 inch score tape. You could use wet glue if you like. That will work too. And I also have the 1/8 that you can use that as well. But so what you're going to do now is that you're going to put your adhesive on your hinge, remove the strip. You're going to take that page that I asked you to make, and you're going to butt it up against that hinge. But you're going to try not to get to that fold that's in the in your hinge. Sorry, you guys. And you're going to butt it up against there, and you're going to tape it down. And then once you do that, that's where you're going to have your page, and it has your hidden hinge. And then all you really do after that is you just decorate. You decorate it, and see, you just see your little space that you added from the shape of your pattern paper. So you do that to all 3 of your pages. Excuse me. Okay, and you will put that. Once you finish that, you will see how the back is from the folds that you made. Well, you need to add adhesive on all those spots. You need to cover that whole thing with your ATG, your score tape. It needs to be covered, okay? And then you just lay that to the side. And now we're going to talk about the chipboard the chipboard pieces to make your book. So you're going to need 2 pieces of chipboard cut at 4 3/4 by 6 1/2, and your spine piece. I made mine's what did I do? I made mine's at 2 1/2, but you can make it smaller because I wanted to have some place where I can add embellishments on some of my pages. Because if you would notice, after you put it together, you'll have some those 1/4 inch gussets. Sorry, you guys. You have those 1/4 inch gussets that we made to add your embellishments on. This is mine that I've started. I'm going along with you guys. I told you I had wanted to add some embossing elements there. So this is that textured cardstock that came with the pack. It was a coordinating pack. And so I used those with my embossing folders so that I can have those as an element and add a frame or put pictures there. Here's another one. There's another one. And I also I had glitter paper and stuff, and this is foil paper here. So I love the line that of this. So so back to the cover. So once you have those pieces, I cover mine with my craft cardstock because I didn't have a full page 12 by 12 to cover it. So I'm going to take the pages that I have, and I'm going to make my own front cover, and I'll share that with you when I do that part. But for now, we're going to do it this way where you can add your own later. So you're going to cut your pieces of chipboard, 2 of them at 4 3/4 by 6 1/2, and your spine at 2. I'll say 2 1/2 or 2 if you like, and by what's that? 6 1/2. So you have one. Your spine is at 2 by 6 1/2, and then what you're going to need is your cardstock, and I would suggest that you have 2 8.5 by 11 pieces, and that will work better to make your cover. And we'll do the cover next on another video, because I'm trying not to make these videos too long, because I'm trying to make them under 15 minutes. So as for homework, you need to have your chipboard pieces. That's 2 cut at 4 3/4 by 6.5, and 1 cut at either 2 by 6.5 or 2.5 by 6.5. And again, I have mine at 2.5 by 6.5 because I wanted to have that 1/4 inch to put embellishments and jazz it up a little bit more. All right, you guys. So let me know your thoughts on what I've done so far, and if I've explained it well enough for you. And if you have any comments, please leave them in the video. And I haven't put up my new blog yet, so when I do that, I'm going to put the whole complete instructions on there if you guys want those. So thanks for stopping by. As always, peace, love, and blessings. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.